Hi everybody, I'm Sinead Kennedy. Welcome to my Health and Wellness YouTube channel. So I've had lots and lots of requests on how to give yourself a nice shoulder massage. So today I'm going to be showing you with two little bowls. These are ones that I got in the pound shop and they're actually dog bowls. So you can use anything that is similar. However, I do not recommend golf balls or lacrosse balls. They're just too hard. These have a little bit of a squeeze on them. They're also really nice as well, just for stress balls, so that kind of tension is what you want on them. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget you can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, all the usual social medias. And if you have any special requests at all for any physio or any exercise videos that you would like me to make, please don't hesitate to comment down below and I will endeavour to make them for you. So I'm going to be showing you today here with Frank. This is my lovely trusted friend. So most people are always coming into me with computer arms, they're on the mouse all day, and it's all this really sore neck and shoulder tension. I know myself as well from cycling. I'm trying to keep the shoulders back, keep the chest up, and gravity is working against us all of the time. So it's all pretty much around this area that most people are coming into me complaining of. Right here, right on top of the shoulder blades, down in between the shoulder blades, and up here. So we have our traps, levator scapula, rhomboids, and then all around here as well, into that meaty part of your shoulder. So again, that's all traps area. So what we're going to need is our two little balls. We're going to place them inside of a thin sock. So this is just a pop sock. Please don't use a thick sock because it's just too much. You won't be able to feel the balls. Now I have them inside the sock. They're right beside each other like so. And I'm just going to make like a little rolling pin. And the good thing is that my spine is going to fit right in between the two balls. So we're going to be here, we're going to be just rolling nice and gently up and down, making a nice rolling pin. Take the two balls up against a nice wall, place them. I'm going to start here around the middle of the shoulders, so sort of literally where my bra strap is, or if you're wearing a heart monitor, it's around that area. So I'm just going to lean into the wall and walking my feet away. And I'm just going to start off by welcoming my body to the ball, okay? I never want to just, get straight in there. So you just want to be kind to yourself. So the ball is sitting just here around, just as I said, around where my shoulder blades are ending, around where my bra strap is. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend my knees and I'm going to roll through it. Now that feels really nice. The great thing about using the wall is that you're very much in charge of the weight distribution. If you're lying down on the floor, gravity and your body weight are going to push down and possibly too much too soon. So up against the wall, it's nice because what I can do is I can lean off, I can lean in, and I'm just getting a nice roll. Now this is just a really basic one and it feels absolutely lovely. And again, you can just stay here for a few moments, okay, as long as you're happy and you're comfortable. We never want to aggravate, okay, so we want to massage, but we never ever aggravate. So I always like to think about having a doorbell. If you keep pressing the doorbell continuously, you're going to annoy everybody and aggravate them. However, if you wash the windows or wave at them, they'll be happy with you. So just using the balls inside of the pop sock, you just roll through it up and down. Now the surface on this wall is actually quite shiny, and the balls, I don't have as much control as I would like, so maybe just more of a matte paint would be better. Okay, and then I'm going to roll down. I'm going to get the balls here in around my lower back. And again, this is a really lovely area because again, we're all sitting and complaining, so you can just get a little bit of a jimmy here into it. Be mindful of your kidneys. Okay, so again, you never want to go digging holes. Remember, we never ever press the doorbell, we wash the windows, so just going around. And again, just really nice. You can always just sit here, you can have a bit of a wiggle into them as well, so that's quite nice. And you can just find nice bits and pieces. I'm going to go back up a little bit higher on myself. It's just where I prefer, it's where I feel I want to be today. You'll know yourself. What feels good to your body is totally different to my body. So I'm going to show you a couple of really nice little shortcuts as well. I'm going to remove one of the balls from the sock. And again, you can spend money on really good massage balls. As I said, these ones I just got in the pound shop or the euro shop, and they're just dog balls, so they have a fair bit of firmness on them. Now what I'm going to do is, sorry, I'm actually going to take that one back. I'm going to use this singular ball, and I'm going to get down here into my sacrum. So here's my hips, and the sacrum is this flat bone. So if you think about where the label of your pants is, and it's right there, it's quite a hard bone. Okay, you'll have a zip on your running trousers there, okay, so please make sure you're not wearing pants with a zip. And I'm just going to sit into that for a moment. And it's just really nice. It just feels like kind of like my muscles have just gone like, oh, that feels really nice. And then again, you can just start your little rolls. So I'm just literally rolling the ball up and down. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do little circles with my hips, and actually that feels really nice both directions. And we're just rolling through it. We never want to go lower, okay, because down here is very fragile, okay, so you'll know yourself because the ball will just kind of disappear because you've got two cheeks here, okay, so keep it above the cheeks and here in the lower back. So I'll just show you again on me where it is. So it's above your two little cheeks. Okay, so again, you can spend some time there. And while you're there, why not get into your glutes? Now your glutes are nice, big, strong, powerful muscles, okay? So think about the pocket of your jeans. So it's all going to be around that area. So I'm going to place the ball into my booty, okay? So kind of around here. Turn slightly sideways. And I'm going to literally, I think it's called twerking, isn't it? I'm going to twerk or slide up and down the wall. Now, there's other ways, okay? So another way that you can do it is you can just sit into the ball, and instead of moving the body is move the leg. I don't know if you can see that. So again, you can just play around with it. Tease, stir soup with the ball, and just again, roll it around. And just give yourself an extra little bit of a twerk action. You can turn in and out as well, which is actually really nice. Okay, and getting in there, you could lean slightly forward and get in as well. Now, if you have sciatica, you need to be careful here because there's massaging and there's aggravating, okay? So again, we never want to aggravate. So be very nice in general, sort of wash windows, move around. Okay, we never poke the bear, okay, so just keep moving. Okay, and again, that's all around that pocket area. I'll just show you where I am. So I've gone all around this area. I was rolling in and out here. So really nice, strong muscle here called TFL. Okay, and again, we forget about this area, and it is really nice to get in and give it a nice massage. And you can do that up against the wall, like I said. So you've done your back, you've moved down into the lower back, and then you're into your glutes. Don't forget to do the other side. And make sure that you're switching your massage balls around as well, because you don't want one ball to get all too soft and the other one is too hard, okay? So just try and use them alternatively. So again, you can just mooch around there and find what works for you. Now we want to get into the shoulder area. So down here, where the shoulder blades are sitting back, when we're sitting forward all day at the desk, the shoulder blade comes forward, and these little muscles have to work to try and keep the shoulder back, but we're continuously reaching forward. So these little muscles underneath the shoulder blade are constantly in an argument, okay? They want to do their job, but we're not allowing them, okay? So what we want to do here, we're going to drop the ball over our shoulder in the sock, and that way it won't keep falling on the floor, otherwise it just gets annoying. Also, we can control the length where I want to drop the ball to, okay? So that's why it's really handy to have it in a sock. So you can start here, then you can drop the ball a little bit lower and lower, okay? We also need to move the shoulder blade out of the way. So when the arm is here, the shoulder blade sits back. When I bring the arm forward, the shoulder blade is coming around and it's exposing all these little muscles underneath, which are the ones I want to get to. So we're going to take the ball in the sock, I'm going to throw it over the shoulder. So this is the shoulder that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to move the shoulder blade out of the way. So think about looking like a mummy. And I'm going to lean into the wall. Okay, so I'm just going to, this is your position, and I'm just going to move where you can see where the ball is. Okay, so it's underneath the shoulder blade. I've moved the shoulder blade away, and I'm going to lean in. Now, already I've found quite a few hot spots. Okay, so go easy. Okay, now nice and slowly and gently roll through it. Okay, just very gently. I know about this one myself. Okay. So just wake up the muscle gently. Remember, you never want to just go straight in, okay? So remember, you want to wake up the area. And you know what, I want to go a little bit lower, so I'm just going to use my socky and I'm going to allow it to drop. So I'm sort of down around this area here in the mid shoulder blade area. Move the shoulder blade away. So again, just bring the arm across the chest and then just gently does it roll through it. Now, because I'm up against the wall, I have a lot of control in the weight distribution. Again, if I was down on the floor, I wouldn't have as much control as I would like. I'm just going to move that further down because I found a nice big knot there. So now I'm down here. Now, your body is totally different to mine. Everything is just a guide. So I want you to, find out your own body's hot spots. I'm on a really big hot spot right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll through it. And these muscles are very small and very precious, so they're going to get aggravated quite quickly. So I would say to you is just take your time here, and maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute is enough. Okay, so I'm getting right at the top now, and back up here, and I'm just rolling through it. Okay, now that feels really nice. Give the shoulder a nice big roll around. And then obviously we need to do the other side. So switch the ball into the other hand, throw it over the other shoulder. And again, we have our sock so we can control the length and distance. Take the arm across the chest. Find here again, so along the shoulder blade. You're down on your ribs as well, so this is why you never want to put a lot of pressure in, okay? Because, you don't want any of your ribs breaking, for instance. Okay, we also just want to wake up that area. Now I found a really big knot, so what I'm going to do is just give it a very quick jimmy, and then I'm going to get off of it. Okay, it's not going to thank me if I just continuously poke it. Get the arms around. This wall is a little bit shiny, so if your ball is hard to control, it's probably the surface, it's probably not you at all, okay? So some people come into me and say, oh, I can't control the ball. Just think about the surface, try a different surface. And just roll through it. Now I'm right up here at the top, which on this shoulder is really tight on me. Very nice big knot. And what I'm going to do there is I'm just going to jimmy that out. Now another way, I didn't show you on the other side, but what you can do is you can just lean into the ball and then move the arm. Instead, that might be kinder. Ooh, there we go, I found another big hot spot. So you can sort of just, this is called a pin and stretch, so I've pinned the muscle down, and by moving the arm, I'm stretching out the muscle. So just play around with it, just go wherever you want. And you can finish up with a little roll. Now, I've built that up for you. So we started off with the two balls inside the sock, and we were rolling up and down. Okay, so that's just a really nice one. If that's all you have time for, that's fine. And you know what, you can bring these in your handbag or your briefcase, bring them on the plane with you, you can play around with them. All you need is a flat surface, so you could go into the toilet and use the back of the door, for instance. And then we went down here into the lumbar area, and then I went down into a single ball, and I went here in around the sacrum area. I went into the glutes either side, and remember we had all that nice massage going on there. Okay, then we worked singularly, and we threw the ball over the shoulder, and we were rolling up and down. And again, then you can pin the ball into that muscle and just move the limb instead, okay? Just a couple of warning signs. If you're getting pins and needles, if you feel like you're bruising yourself, chances are you need to back off. Take your time with them. Again, everyone is different. My body is totally different to yours. It's your body. You really need to be aware of it. Okay, if you've had any sort of shoulder surgeries, if there's a lot of scar tissue, this is actually quite a nice one for you to do. But again, if in doubt, leave it out. Okay, that is really a good rule. As I said, use a ball that has a little bit of give on it. A golf ball, a lacrosse ball, too hard, no use to you. You're going to end up very, very sore, okay? You're going to end up in ribbons, okay? So please don't do that. Just something, like I said, I got these in the Euro shop. They're dog balls. You can get ones that squeak as well. They're rather annoying, so I suggest you get the ones without the squeak. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that you can give your own shoulders a little massage. It's great to do if you've had a long day, if you can't always afford to come or haven't got the time to come in for a treatment. It'll see you through, and it gives you something to do on those days off. It's also a great stress buster as well. You can make it a fun game as well for some of the family. Everybody can be rolling up and down the wall. And it just stops everybody playing with the phones for 5 minutes, if nothing else. So take your time with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below and I will answer them for you. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and don't forget you can come on any of my trips. I have trips to Spain. I also have the yoga spa breaks here in Ireland, and you can get in touch with me and I will make videos for you. So don't forget to subscribe. Watch out for the next videos coming up soon.